Comparison is the theft of joy. They're better than you. You would think he'd be further by now.
It should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
The truth is, I get really into the numbers of all of the YouTube algorithm and the TikTok algorithm and all of that kind of stuff, and I tend to drive myself mad. So I took a 1.5 month break. That's right, I'm big. But just because I took a 2-month break doesn't mean that I'm done making content. I do want to keep making videos for you guys. I do really enjoy getting in there, making videos, editing those videos, and creating such a cool project for everybody to be able to view and see. And the truck is back too. All the mechanical stuff is fixed, so that was a portion of the reason for the break. That, and it was really sad when the truck has actually broken into and a bunch of stuff was stolen, so I've been also slowly replacing the gear that I lost. One of the things we've been doing is moving into our new spot. That means I have a few new filming spots. This is where I'll be sitting down directly talking to you guys about all things gear, safety, overlanding, camping, and the stuff you should know before we actually get out into the field. For example, I have a video planned where we're gonna go through a trauma kit since I have to rebuild mine since mine was stolen. For the trauma kit example, I'd use this area to tell you about the items and how we can actually use them before we're actually getting out into the field. And then when it comes to actually getting into the field and showing off gear, we'll be in our this brand new space to film. This is my first time having my own garage. I'm super excited that we have some new places to be able to be out here and film. I'm super excited about it. So here, I plan to do more of the workshop stuff, maybe the install stuff, depending on what we have going on. I do have a few tools, so we're slowly building ourselves a little garage here. Here's where, for using that trauma kit example, I plan on setting up the table, showing off all of the stuff, kind of this being the workshop aspect of it. But I'm super excited to have this space to film. It's a little echoey in here, so we'll see how that actually sounds in the end. As part of that break, I am in my mid-20s, so I'm trying to figure out who I am, what I enjoy doing, and just try to figure out the things that really bring me joy versus like artificial joy, if that makes any sense. The other thing that is important to me is making the style of content I like. I do feel like a lot of the stuff that I was creating and editing had mimics of this guy over here's style or this guy over here's style, and trying to blend these things together. But I want everything that I edit to be something that I enjoy making. So it's really important that my videos stay goofy and silly, because I have never ever been a serious person, and I think that anybody that's close to me definitely knows that to be true. And that can be kind of hard when it comes to things like overlanding videos, because overlanding videos tend to be movies, cinematic, amazing music coming together for the triumphant storytelling. But my goal isn't for you to leave with an amazing story. My goal is to make a video that's fun, that makes you want to get outdoors. I don't want you to leave my video thinking it was the most masterpiece that's ever created. I hope everyone leaves my videos first off liking them, but also I hope that at the end of the video they tell themselves that was fun. That's my goal. So another thing that I'm figuring out about my personality and my style is that I'm a void filler, which means that I take whatever is currently making me happy in that moment and I throw all of myself at that. So whether it's video making, whether it's overlanding, whether it's just other things that are currently bringing me joy, tend to throw all of my energy and my money at this thing, which can cause me not to put any time or energy into my friendships and my relationships and start to hurt those around me. And that's one of the things I want to say thank you to my closest friends and to my girlfriend Karli for always sticking with me through when I do void fill, because those are the people I tend to hurt the most. And a great example of that would be when we went to Flagstaff. I threw all of my time and energy at that video. It was so important to me, and they made it important to them because it was important to me. And so I do really, really appreciate them. But mentioning I'm a void filler, let's talk about what I've been into recently. So we have a new garage, which the truck is parked in front of right now. But the other thing that is kind of cool, and I don't know what this sounds like, so we're going to hear how echoey it is for the first time together. But This is my 2002 25th anniversary Camaro. It is one of the things that I'm currently throwing time and attention at, and it is something I want to bring to the main channel because it is something that makes me happy. I do plan to get more video with this thing. I have some cool ideas with it. I've always thought that the Camaro very much has that JDM style, even though it's American. So I really want to go that direction with the body kits I'm choosing, the modifications I want to do. I'm talking body kits, I'm talking wheels, tires, lowering springs, a new front suspension. I really want to install a head unit that's able to play video games on it. And if YouTube can help me make any money, and if I can get enough of a following here, maybe even one day I could even put a turbo, which would make it able to at least have double the horsepower. So if that's something that you would be interested in, please leave a comment with some cool ideas, especially if the Camaro makes you as excited as I am about it. The other thing that I've been really into recently is the, if you're a nerd, I've been getting into the Absolute Batman series, and graded comic books has been something I'm throwing my money at recently. But that's another thing that is truly just me, is I am 100% a nerd. I'm a big fan of Star Wars and Batman and all of that kind of stuff. I even got myself a Mandalorian helmet that broke a little bit ago. I don't really have too much plans to fix it, so now it's just kind of a damaged helmet. But that's a few of the things that are bringing me joy right now, is Camaro and comic books. So, and always getting out in the truck is something that brings me joy. One of the other things that I want to make as a change for my content style is I've been putting everything into TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. As my buddy Delta and Juliet said, anywhere and everywhere is where I've been. And so part of that problem is that I'm burning the candle at both ends. I was trying to do daily TikToks and make long form content, and I think that I'm gonna make TikTok more so videos that I find are fun and funny, and rather than trying to meet some deadline there, and focus all my efforts here on the main channel on YouTube, trying to make a more long form video, because that definitely takes more time, effort, learning, because I am a one-man show. I'm learning how to edit and film and all of those things all at the same time. When it comes to TikToks, I'm gonna make them when I can because I want to make them. I'm gonna post the ones that I think are funny and I think that I want to share with you all. That's gonna be kind of similar with the Instagram, except Instagram's gonna be more of the recap of some trips, more posts of photos and the adventure that we had, just to prove that I'm still going outdoors, you know? Which I would say, if you want a more real experience of the posting and what's going on, I'd go follow Donk Boys Overland over on Instagram. But as for the YouTube videos, my goal is one a month still, starting now. So there will be this video this month, one more video coming out in September, right? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. But yeah, I'll have this video out for August. I'm gonna have a video out in September, which it should be the Silverado walk around, and I'm gonna have a great adventure for you come October. Anyways, just like always, I want to say thank you so much for your support. While I had stepped away for just 2 months, there were so many amazing comments, so many nice things that people had to say. I truly value the friendships that I've built here within YouTube, as well as across all of my social media. And if there's one thing I can say, I'd like to just say, thanks for being a friend. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's it. I'm big.